Today we will be looking at how to create a productive workspace anywhere in your home. So sit back, relax and stay tuned. So the first thing that you need to do is to pick your space. Now I suggest picking a calming space, and this can be absolutely anywhere in your home. So I have picked my desk, my dining room table desk. You don't have to have an office and you don't have to have a professional desk. You can just build your workspace on your dining table, and I'm going to show you how to do that and how to make it look good and how to make it a nice productive workspace. So the first thing I also think you should do is pick some colour. So I've picked a nice blue mat to add some colour to my desk and to add a little bit of my personality, and I've also brought a monitor stand to put my monitor on, so I'm going to unbox that for you now. I will link below any products that I have brought, so if you're interested in buying them you can click the links below too. So it's really important that any space that you build and any desk space that you try and create is functional. So I quite liked this stand because it has a little functional drawer, and also it creates a little stand for your phone, and it was also a nice height for my monitor. And I also think you need to pick a room that has good light, because light just helps lift your mood. So I've picked my desk, which is in front of a main window. It gives me a lot of natural light, but you can also use some artificial light as well to create that mood that you want. I'm going to be showing you how I use my laptop to create a nice, large, bright space to work, and that's why I've got a monitor and also a laptop stand, and I'm going to use some dual screens as well, and I'll show you how I do that. I've also put my Alexa there ready so that I can use it if I need to, and I've also brought myself a USB port because it's really important that you make sure that your space is decluttered. So I like to tidy everything away so that my mind is clear and my space is nice and clear as well, so I can work productively. So what I have tried to do is tuck all my cables away, because I believe that if your cables are out of sight, they are out of mind, and I'm going to show you how I do that as well. So what's really good about the laptop stand is it has a section for you to loop your cables in, and I've also brought myself some cable kind of ties. They're like Velcro, so that I can Velcro all my cables together so I'm not tripping up over them and I'm not getting them all tangled up on my desk or on my dining room table. So there we go. So there's quite a lot involved in this pack. There's quite a lot of cable ties. Well, they're like Velcro ties really, and I'm going to show you how I tie up all my cables and keep them nice and tidy. And they're really easy to use, and you can just wrap them up, wrap your cables so you don't have long loose ends everywhere. And I've just tucked them nicely behind my laptop stand, and the USB port just gives me a little bit extra room for all those things that I need plugged into my space. So there we go. So there's a lot less cables going on, and I've looped them underneath my monitor stand as well. So here is my mouse. I've got a mouse and keyboard. It's a gaming mouse and keyboard, but it's also great for working, for editing my YouTube channel and working on other things as well. So that's pretty good. I'll link it down below if you're interested. So there we go. So my mouse works and moves really nicely on the mat. And also it's really important to make sure that you have your useful items stored nearby but tidily. You don't want too much clutter. So this is my lamp. This is my little light that I use for filming. It's excellent because it's really portable but also small, so it doesn't take up too much room. So I want that handy on my desk if I need to grab it for any filming. So I'm going to pop it in the bag, and I'm going to just store it underneath my monitor stand because there's room for it there. Now I also have this cute pencil case where I store all my cables and everything else that I might need for filming my YouTube channel in a really nice pretty pencil case, but also it can stay handy on my desk so I can grab it if I need any of my stuff. And also, most importantly, I have my hard drive that is going to go into the back, and I'm going to hide it underneath my laptop stand, but also so it's tidied away, but it's also useful. It's always going to be plugged in to my laptop if I'm using it at my desk. So that's pretty handy. I would recommend having a hard drive if you are creating videos or using YouTube, just to back up your videos and to create lots of space on your computer or laptop. So I'm just going to plug my monitor into my laptop so that we can get the dual screens going. This is just a really nice way to create more space on your screen when you're editing, or if you're working and you're wanting to pull up documents on one screen and have things up on the other screen. It's a really great way to work. So if you do have the opportunity to have a second monitor with your laptop, I would definitely recommend it. It's been absolutely excellent for me. So as you can see, I'm now just tying up the extra cables that came from my monitor and my Alexa so that they're out of the way and they're not going to be tripped up on, and they're not going to create lots of horrible mess behind my computer. Now this is my camera case. I like to have it handy. I also don't want my desk to look too cluttered, so I'm going to zip it up and I'm going to put it next to my desk by my wires, so it's just there for me to grab, but it's not making my desk look too messy. And I would recommend reusing any little boxes that you might have if you've had parcels in the post. I like to reuse my little fantastic boxes to put important items in, and they also create a nice display. Now, as I do YouTube, I also wanted to have my mic really handy, so I'm going to loop that into my computer setup so it's there ready for me to grab when I need to. So I'm just going to loop it round because I don't want too many cables hanging around, and I'm going to plug it in the back, and I might be able to just sort of loop it into my already done set of cables and use one of the cable ties as well. So while my space is practical, I've got all my wires tucked away, I've got it nice and neat, it's also really important to add a little bit of flourish to your desk. And plants are an excellent way to do that. They add a little bit of light to your space, they add some colour, and they're also really healthy to have as well. So I've got my little succulent cactus. I'm going to pop that there, and I also have my cute little spray bottle that I use now and again to water my succulent. So I'm going to put that there as well for a little bit of decoration. So I would recommend you having some plants or maybe an inspiration board around your desk space as well to keep you motivated. So there we go, a few simple tips to create a productive workspace anywhere in your house. I have created mine on my dining room table, and I'm ready to go, ready to edit some YouTube videos and do some work. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to slay that subscribe button, and I will see you very soon for some more videos. I hope that you have a wonderful, amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you very soon.